Hey guys, how you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by my channel, The Sacred Alchemist 1111. I'm your reader, Lorraine. Guys, I'm here to do your twin flame reading. This is going to be the Karmic's energy. This is going to be a reading based on the Karmic. So, if this is a reading that's going to resonate with you, then by all means, you're more than welcome to stay and watch this reading. This is going to be a general reading for the collective, okay? So this is going to be for your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs as well, if this is something that you identify with. Please note that this is timeless. It's not about your gender at all, guys. It's not about your star sign, although I may admittedly bring up a star sign or two throughout the reading, okay? We are just focusing on the energies, okay? And what we're hoping and praying for as well is for positive energies, okay? This karmic energy that I'm going to be doing, yes, we know it's, there's negative aspects to it, but we have to be in this vibe of transmuting the energy that is negative and putting it into a positive vibe, all right? I'd like to say thank you as well to the new and existing subscribers as well, guys. Thanks so much for signing up. If you haven't already done so, you can like, share, subscribe as well. Hit that bell below the screen so that you can be informed by email once I've uploaded new content for you guys. Let's get stuck into this reading. Okay, so we're starting off with the butterfly for life changes. Just having a feel of what's happening with the karmic. This is for the karmic twin flame reading. This is the karmic energy. I'm just getting myself grounded, guys. I just want to be like an empty vessel so that I can receive the messages from the universe with regards to the messages that we're receiving for them. Okay. So we've got two cards that's come out already, and one of them is retirement and get some rest. So I do feel that this situation right now is causing the karmic to be like there's nothing left. The energies are totally drained away. There is a sense of a power struggle that is going on between the karmic and the divine masculine. It's like this tug of war. And also there's an internal tug of war inside of herself as well. For some of them, I'm hearing bed rest. I'm hearing bed rest where some of them could be pregnant. On the other side of it, for those who are in an older group as well, reaching retirement level age as well. Because don't forget, guys, twin flames can be sort of like, sort of from 18 years old up to, God knows, 80, 90 years old, all right? So this is really for the collective. It's irrespective as to the age. Well, as I said, from 18 years old upwards. So I just feel that there's just this energy of I am tired. I am beat down, I am exhausted. So this karmic is going through a situation of, I'm really feeling defeat here. Okay, I'm really feeling defeat. I do sense as well there's something to do with health that's coming up. So that's another aspect to that. I feel that is obviously within themselves. As I say, it may have something to do with the pregnancy, or it's just the fact that really sort of like really using so much energy on something that is just not working. And I'm sensing there's a real sense of internal struggles as well. So let's pull up the Wisdom of the Oracle. First card, I'm going to pull another card for you guys as well. Wow. Okay, so what was this one anyway? Loyal heart and deep knowing. I do sense, okay, look, I feel that as much as they are trying to be loyal, there's a deep knowing that something feels it's not right. Let's see, what is this? Because this is looking at me. Wow, not for you. They know. And if you can see, It says nope. So, you know, I mean, the fact is that this is something that is, I'm hearing it's drawing to a close. It's coming to an end. There is something that they are keeping to themselves with regards to what they're suspecting with regards to this karmic. Because if you notice, we've got 2 owls here in one. And we've got 1 owl by themselves. Okay, and obviously, you know, I pulled this randomly. I got the knot for you. So the karmic knows that there is a union, there is a bond, there is an unbreakable bond between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And they can't get in there. They can't get in. What does this card say? And I just was compelled to pull it. It says not for you. And the thing is as well, sometimes no matter how many times somebody will say it, or people say it, look, you know, that you guys, you know, can you not see that they're in love with somebody else? Can you not see that things are not going well between the two of you? Can you not see that things are just coming to a close? And, you know, no matter what or how many people say it, they will never get it until it hits them like a ton of bricks. And when this epiphany hits them, it's going to feel like a tower card moment. And, you know, and there's no denying it. Even their higher self is like, babe, come on now. You know that this is not for you. This person is not for you. That's why I said there's like some kind of power struggle. I know you got 3. Divine masculine, divine feminine, karmic. And all of you, the 3 of you all, know deep down inside what is going on here. You've noticed there's love petals around them. There isn't in here. So there is this feeling of exhaustion. I feel that the karmic is just going through, you know, it's like, you know, the last battle to try and hold on to something or to try their best. But it's like, you know, it's time. Okay, this karmic knows that it's time. There's a real sense that there's they know that the divine masculine is keeping a lot of secrets from them. But I don't feel it's like secrets. I feel it's the fact that it's what you need to know. It's on a need to know basis. But the divine masculine is like, but you don't need to know that because it's not for you to know. It's none of your business. I'm not hiding nothing from you. I just choose not to tell you anything. I choose not to tell you anything. And I feel that because I just sense that, and all that they're left with is their intuition, for them to know deep down inside something's not right. That the love isn't there no more. All right? So this is what I feel, right? Okay, so let's pull now the tarot. So what I'm going to do, guys, before I start drawing the cards, I'm just going to lay 4 cards and then with one deck, and then the other deck is going to be 1 card on that side, which is going to represent the past, and then the other card is going to represent the outcome as to the situation. All right, so this is the main, this is the outcome. Right, okay. So a lot of people are starting to use their intuition, guys. A lot of people are starting to lose their intuition, use their intuition, because they know that certain things are happening, and they know deep down inside. They know, okay, deep down inside. It doesn't, and you know, anybody can see now, because I feel that the cracks were starting to appear from time. Right? They didn't want to see it. And I feel that the amount of times that they was really stressing themselves out, because it's exhaustion, it's exhausting. They're stressing themselves, they're trying so hard energetically to try and get the person to stay. They're trying to be that one, the loyalty, but then because of the misalignment, that it just, or the fact that it's the codependency. And that is just dragging things into a direction that they don't want it to go into. And the direction that it's going towards is the end. It's the end. It's the end. It's the end. Okay, stop and lay the cards down. All right, here we go. Got to do it this way, guys. I'm just compelled to do it this way. So there's 4 cards, okay? Card at the bottom of the deck. And then I'm just going to shuffle the cards and then just pull them to one side and that's it, all right? So let's go. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. Okay, so we've got... This is going to be the past. And this is going to be the outcome, right? Okay, so I'll pull the cards underneath after. Let me just make some space here because, guys, as you know, I'm working on limited space. Okay, so let's get these cards out. I'm a bit nervous to see what has been pulled, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel good. That's all I've got to say. All right, we're hoping for the best, but, you know, trying to be positive here. But, you know, this is a karmic reading, and I feel that life lessons, I feel that you are starting to, you know, when I mean, like, the karmic is starting to learn the life lesson, starting to realize that this is a life lesson after all. All right, so here we go. First card. Yeah. Confusion. Options. Imagining. Real, you know, sort of like, because that's all they have to know. That's all that the masculine isn't saying nothing. Imagining all sorts of things. And even when you do that, that's added more stress. More, you know, of a feeling of like they don't know what to do. There's a lot of confusion. And this karmic feels really lost at the moment. They don't know what to do. And you know as well, retirement, to me, it's like retire. It's putting something to an end as well. So it's not just about reaching retirement age, thinking about, you know, in the long term. Because I feel that, yeah, at one stage they did want to, you know, grow old with the masculine, you know, and at retirement age and then travel and do all this. They had it all in their head, you know, seven of cups. What's the next card? Afraid of the change, death. But the fact is, babes, it's coming. The end is nigh. The end is here. But this karmic is not wanting it to be that way. And they're afraid of change as well. The next card we've got is the Empress. You know deep down inside. Karmic, you know deep down inside. And what is this? It's moving forward. You're going to have no choice. You've got 3 major arcanas, karmic, in your reading. This is out of your control. This is out of your control. Now, what happened in the past? Hold on, before I go, what happened in the past? Let's look at the card underneath. So you're coming out from you feel depleted. This, when it was upright, it just wasn't doing anything. And you need to, and the fact is, this needed to change because this is where it drained you down to nothing. Okay? Now what's happening now is that where it's in reverse, there's no more arguments now. You know deep down inside. You know deep down inside. All right? So let's pull now what happened the past card now. 9 of Cups. So there was a sense of manifesting. As I said, it was as if like to say that you were kind of like wanting and wishing and hoping that things were going to work out between you and your person, which would be the divine masculine. All right. But what's happened here is that what you were assuming and getting yourself in this kind of, and, you know, or themselves in this kind of way, it wasn't. The reality is that this Empress is here. The Empress is more or less on the doorstep. And with this not for you, it's like, honey, you're going to have to get, you know, to grips with it. All right. The outcome, the likelihood of this is, see, walking away. But the fact is that because of the Death card is in reverse, you're going to have to get to understand. This karmic needs to understand that it's not for them anymore. Look at this. It's got not for you. When this karmic gets it, they're going to realize and see what's happening. And underneath the deck for that is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So as I said, with the Page of Pentacles, this is about learning. So this could be about going into studying as well. But this is also to do with learning and understanding. So I feel that this is about the life lessons that You're going to get to find out, and you're going to learn, you're going to understand about what's going on, or they're going to understand about what's going on with this situation, because you cannot deny it. Hello, it's the Empress. You saw the cards turn over. You saw it. Look, there's the Divine Feminine. I'm not making it up. I put all the cards there. With this Chariot card, you are going to, look, it's about being energetically removed from this, because it's ending. It doesn't matter if it's upright or in reverse. That don't mean nothing, because this is inevitable. Just like death, it's inevitable for all of us. Well, in this lifetime. Right? But it's coming. You can't stop this, because this is who's coming here. Right? This reading's deep. Okay, so let's pull, let's get a card, because this is so straightforward. This is so straightforward. I can't even, it's just so straightforward. There's not much to even send it, because the cards are speaking for themselves. And whoever's watching this reading, it's like, well, oh, you know, bloody hell. What's the point? All right. So let's pull a card from the numerology guidance. Let's see what kind of messages that we get. What's going on? What kind of messages does this karmic need to have? What messages do they need? Because all of this is a whole heap of confusion, assumptions, parenting. Now, remember what I said earlier about getting some rest? Some of them could be pregnant. Now, this is where they don't want things, and they're really shitting themselves about things now, you know, ending with the Divine Masculine, because they may have discovered that they're pregnant. But the fact is, and I will always say this, and you know, and it's true, just because a woman gets pregnant, it doesn't mean that a man is still going to want to stay with her. Right? That don't mean nothing these days. There will be co-parenting that's happening. Okay? If the Divine Masculine, if it's his child and he's going to be responsible, he will take care of his child or children. But it doesn't necessarily mean that he is going to want to be with the mother of his child. And I feel that with this particular karmic, that's where she came unstuck. She really thought that she was the one. Right? Let's pull another card from here. Let's see what we get. Because I do feel that some of them could be pregnant. Surrender. Babes, you're going to... Look at this. Seriously, a 9 and 1 is 10. 10 is an ending. Right? 10 is an ending. And look at this. You've got 9, 6 and 3. 63, 6 and 3 is 9. Bloody hell. It's over. It's over. Underneath here, you've got nature. So I feel that right now, you need to, I always say to everybody, go outside and surround yourself in nature. Help to de-stress yourself. As part of your respite, relax yourself, de-stress yourself, get away. Get away from it all. Right? Give yourself time to think. If whatever kind of little piece of green space, if you're in the city somewhere or wherever you can get away, or if you're lucky enough to drive, or if you've got like, you know, you can just jump on a coach or bus or train or whatever and just get out of the city, get out of the area for a while and just sit down and really think about what it is that you need to do. Because this card is showing you that, you know, with this is in nature, isn't it? Finding yourself and learning about exactly where you need to go, because look, the cards are saying it's not for you. This relationship is over between you and this, you know, person of yours, because they have an alignment with somebody else. Right? I'm going to pull extra messages from the other 2 decks that I've pulled. So this is the Butterfly for Life Changes. I'll pull a card. Extra messages. Thank you. Hold on, guys. Emotions. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're going to be feeling emotional. They're going to definitely be feeling emotional. And I know that this is not something that you want to hear. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got spiritual growth. We're all going through the spiritual change. All of us. Right? It doesn't just mean it's just for the karmic. All of us are going through this. This is part of our spiritual growth. This is part of our spiritual awakening, and this is part of who we are becoming. We're becoming a better version of ourselves, a higher version of ourselves. This is why I said it's about transmuting this negative energy into something positive. And I feel with this karmic, they will eventually get there. They will eventually get to understand and overstand and understand exactly what was going on between them and the divine masculine, because they're going to get to understand, shit, okay, eventually, this was a life lesson. It's helping you to grow as well, or it's helping them to grow. It's helping the karmic to grow spiritually as well. Because I'll tell you this now, very quickly, a lot of divine feminines were karmics themselves. But it took some kind of divine intervention, some kind of spiritual awakening for them to start to change their ways. And I feel that this karmic will eventually transmute all of that negative energy and transform into an empress as well. All right? Because the cards are there too. So there's going to be no more confusion. It's going to be the ending of the confusion about where they stand, who they are, what they're doing, blah, 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 blah. And then eventually when they surrender to the universe and begin the transformation process, they will end up being, yours truly, the Empress. Let's just pull from here. This is hot. This is, all right. So let's just pull a card. Stop. There we go. Breathe. This is what you need to do. Get some rest. Go out in nature. Breathe, relax, and think about what it is that you need to do next. Because this is an ending that is coming and there's no stopping it. And at the bottom of the deck for the Wisdom of the Oracle, we've got building blocks. So there's 28, again, another 10. But this is about where you're going to start to rebuild your life. After you start to learn your life lessons, karmic, you will then start to build your life up. And it's going to get better. Because you can't be in this vibe for the rest of your life and think that, oh yeah, I'm going to be in this low vibrational 3D lifestyle. That's it. Because I tell you now, everyone's going to be heading towards 5D eventually. All right. So you're getting a good head start there. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it here because this is a straightforward reading. I don't have anything else to add to this. This is great. All right, I'm going to look on this as from a positive perspective. Okay, I want to try and get myself in that kind of vibe of looking at things from a higher soulful perspective and looking upon this as, shit, this was a life lesson that this karmic has finally realized and understood where they stand with their karmic, their karmic partner, the divine masculine. And now it's time for the karmic now to start to transmute, transform, and get themselves on their spiritual growth. Okay, fabulous, guys. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Do take care of yourselves. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and I will be back with another reading for you all. But for now, thanks for watching. Take care, stay blessed, and see you soon. Peace out.